No, ah, sí. La de mano. Sí, creo que sí. All right, so we are on our way. We're gonna try some kayak fishing this morning. I'm fishing with a local guy, so he lives right next to the place I'm staying, and we're heading out in the mornings to fish. We want to do a catch and cook. So he has a little stove, and we want to cook a snapper or something. But first we have to catch it. So we're out here right now at 5:30 in the morning looking for some live bait. He's got a little tiny jig on about this big called a Bonito, so it's very typical to fish around here, and it's super effective. You know, yesterday he hooked up a couple of jacks on a hand line with it, and they got off, as well as a blue runner. And yesterday I also lost 2 really nice mackerels on a surf rod. So yesterday we hooked up a bunch of fish, but we did not land any other than a very small snapper. So today, hopefully, the plan is to catch a little bit of bait, and then we're gonna use that bait to catch some fish. So we're gonna use live bait. We're gonna just slap it on a circle hook and chuck it out here, see what the heck hits it. But for now, I'm gonna troll a little bit. So you can see I got this little Rapala behind me, and these are the perfect size for trolling out here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cast it out behind me, and then once it's back there, I'm just gonna give it some line, but I'm gonna just hold the rod between my legs, just like this. One leg over it, just for if a big fish hits, you know, that thing won't just fly out into the water. So I'm gonna give it a bit more line. I want this thing kind of far away from the kayak, because the kayak, since it's a flat surface right now, I don't want it disturbing the fish. Now I'm gonna close the bail. There we go. And I should be trolling that thing behind me. It's pretty nice slow troll, but just along the surf right here is where a lot of the fish are hiding out. I set my drag pretty nice and low, because if a fish hits this thing, you know, there's some big fish out here. There's some 30-40 pound jacks. There's huge roosterfish, among other things. So if a huge fish hits, I don't want that rod in the water, so I just set the drag really low to give it time to run, and then I'll just tighten it as I'm fighting it. We're trolling actually right by the surf, so he's got his kayak super close to the beach. I'm a couple of yards out, and then this way hopefully we'll increase our chances. But right now, in the very early morning, a lot of the fish actually come up to the beach to feed. That's why early morning is such a optimal time for surf casting. So we're actually just gonna take advantage of that. We are just sitting right behind the wave breaks. You can see the sun rising right there, rising over Panama and onto the Osa Peninsula in Costa Rica. So that's a beautiful. Hopefully that sunrise activates an early morning bite. We've seen a couple of jacks surface, a couple of smaller jacks surface, but that's about it. No bait balls yet, no feeding frenzies, no nothing. So it's looking pretty flat out here, but we're just gonna keep trolling until we can catch something. Over there, right on the bank, those are crocodile tracks. So it looks like there were some crocodiles going in the water right where we are, which is interesting. Hopefully we get to see them from a distance. I don't know if I want to get in a fight with a croc out here, but it looks like several crocodile, and you can see just the shape of the tail, and you can see their paws right next to it. But it looks like some pretty big crocs, and they're here because the river mouth is right over there. Ooh, something just surfaced and he just cast right on it. Let's see if he... Oh! Twice he's hitting. Oh. No. He says 3 times. Oh. Está chiquito el anzuelo. It's because of that little hook. Yeah, so that's the problem with those little jigs. Basically the hook is like this big, so it's really hard to actually hook something. So he's getting hit often, but they're not hitting. Here, I'm gonna cast here. Pero están picando. Sí. No mames. Oh, fish on. Fish on, yep. Fish on. Fish on, there we go. There we go. Let me see. Ooh, little snapper, little snapper. There we go. Look at this little snapper. Nice. Actually, we're gonna eat this guy probably. All right, I'm gonna get casting with this thing. See if there's more fish around. It looks like there's a lot, and they're hitting. And I got this guy on a pretty fast retrieve. Actually, I was just reeling it in because I wanted to cast next to where this guy's casting. Ahí está el gallo, ahí está el gallo. Sí, ahí está el gallo. Yep. There's a rooster out there. Oh, I just got hit. I just got hit. Didn't stay. Me pegaron, me pegaron. Snapper doesn't make the best bait either because, or the best live bait, because you let this thing go and it'll just go straight into the rocks. It'll swim straight down. You know, it's not just gonna be cruising. It's gonna just look for somewhere to hide. And it'll probably get your line stuck in there and get off. So we really want to catch something like a bonito. There's a lot of fish out here that are great bait. We just haven't caught any. We're catching good eating fish, but small. Oh, I just got hit again. Looks like there might be smaller fish around, so they're hitting, but they won't get hooked very well. Oh, fish on, fish on. GoPro, start recording. Nice, fish on, fish on, fish on. This one's fighting better. This one's fighting better. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. Oh, another snapper. Oh, this one's better. Sí, otro pargo, está más grande. Nice, look at this. Yeah, I'm getting the snapper. I am getting the snapper. And look at this little snapper. This guy looks delicious. He looks kind of like a pineapple. We're up to 2 snapper right now in just a couple of casts with the Rapala out here. So I'm gonna stay in this spot, keep casting, see if I can catch another. Because this is gonna be tasty, tasty, tasty. These fish are really good. And yeah, it's a catch and cook, baby. The catch and cook is on. So I was trolling for a while actually. And then just when I started casting, these fish started hitting. Oh, I just got hit again. Oof. But I was saying these fish started hitting as I was casting, so I think they really like a faster retrieve. Whatever hit just now, by the way, that was a bigger fish. That was a bigger fish. It just didn't stay. So I'm gonna try to feed it again. Let's see. I can hear howler monkeys right now in the jungle. And it's insane. They actually have the loudest call of any mammal. Their calls can be heard up to 3.3 miles away. Absolutely incredible. And they kind of sound like, I don't even know what they sound like. They don't sound like what you would expect a monkey to sound like. They sound like little dinosaurs somewhere in the forest just screaming. Fish on. Fish on. Yep, fish on, fish on, fish on, right here. Right here. Oh, this is a better one. Está bueno, está bueno. This is a better one. Yeah, this is on the Rapala. Literally just started trolling it. I turned the camera off, and right as it was turning off, this guy hit. Let's see what it is. This is fighting better. Please let it be a blue runner or something. Another snapper. Oh, it wasn't that big. So it felt a lot bigger than it is because it was hooked kind of weird. So when you hook a fish weird and there's just more resistance in the water, you know, you can be fooled into thinking it's something big. But let me get this guy unhooked. And we are killing the snapper out here. There we go, hook is out. Another snapper. Same kind as the first one I got down there. So we got 2 of the same kind of snapper. These are nice. Gonna eat them later. And I'm gonna be going back to trolling. All right, he's back on. He's back on. Let's see what this is. Hopefully it's good bait. Bonito. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Oh, that is live bait. All right, I'm gonna put it on the rod. We're gonna put this live bonito on the rod. Nice. That's the perfect bait. We finally got one. Gotta move quick so that this bait is just in good shape by the time we throw it into the water, because I gotta swap this out for a hook. All right, so this is our bonito right there. Perfect perfect size for bait, right through the nose right here. He's on there, chuck him in. All right, I'm giving this guy line, letting him take as much line as he wants. Look at this guy go. He's swimming around. He is swimming around, and this is perfect bait. This is the best bait out here. So hopefully he's gonna catch us a big rooster or a big jack or something big, but it's gonna, you know what? Our chances just went way, way, way up. Increasing odds is literally what fishing is about. So now we are fishing, baby. All right, so I'm gonna close the bail right here, and I can just hold the rod. The thing is though, I'm gonna turn the drag way down, because if something hits this thing, I'm gonna let him eat it for like 5 seconds, and then I'm gonna set the hook. Since it's a pretty big fish that we're using for bait, you know what, something could hit it, and then probably if it hits it right away, if I pulled right away, it probably wouldn't get hooked, because it probably wouldn't actually have its mouth on the hook. It'd probably have it on some other part of the body. So we need to make sure whatever the heck hits this thing actually eats it, and then I'm just gonna tighten the drag and just reel. So this is a circle hook. There's no need for a hook set. So we are good to go. And that's my Bonito right there. It looks like he's got another one. So we're definitely in a school of Bonito, or there's a lot of Bonito. Ooh, ooh, you see that? You hear that? Something happened. Look, my fish is kicking. My fish is kicking. Straight trolling. Oh, 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 oh. You see that? You see that? Come on. So something's chasing him. He's panicking. Let's see if whatever the heck that was comes back. We were on the kayak for a while, and the sun is scorching, so we came back in. But you can see I still got the Bonito on here. So I gave it some line. I'm gonna close the bail just because it's getting pretty close to the backing. And we're just gonna live line it from shore for a bit while we pack everything up. Maybe something hits. Yeah, that Bonito was acting sus. It took a couple of yards of line and then stopped moving. I just want to know if it's still on there. Oh, it might not be on there. Oh my God, I don't think it's on there. I think something just swallowed our Bonito right now and somehow didn't get hooked. Wow, look at this. He's gone. Something just took our Bonito. Oh my God. It took a couple of yards of line, then it stopped moving. Yep, our Bonito is gone. All right, well that's it for the live line. So now we're gonna cook the fish and eat them. All right, it's time to cook these fish. So we got 3 snapper. This is 2 different kinds of snapper. You can see one of them has this spot over here, and then the other one does not. And then we have 2 Bonito. I'm just gonna gut these guys really fast, and then we'll get them cleaned up, and we're gonna put him on the stove over there, cook him up rustic style. All right, we got our snapper and our Bonito. We cut his head off, we cleaned it, we put some cuts in it so the flavor really soaks in. Now I'm gonna put some salt and some flour on it. Those fish just have flour and salt on them, and look at that, they're just gonna fry right now. Nice, nice, nice. All right, this is the finished result. Look at that. We got snapper on the right, Bonito on the left. We got the fries, and we got some little acidic tangerines right there. So this is delicious. We're gonna eat this thing. This is our breakfast. We literally woke up and went fishing, so have not eaten. This is gonna be delicious. All right, look at this. Look at this thing. That's delicious. That's delicious. So we got water, coffee, whole delicious breakfast. The fries are delicious, and the fish, that's really good. That's really good. Probably the best breakfast you can have. Go on a kayak, catch fish, cook them on a stove, eat them. That's delicious. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned, and until next time, tight lines.